Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Transform Me podcast. I'm Nelia.
And I'm Paula, and this is part 2 of our Galentines edition.
Oh, yes.
Oh, lassies, you're in for a treat.
Mate, it's so good.
See, because we know some of these people, there are a couple of them we don't really know that well, but we
It's
know
so
some of
good.
these guys, and oh,
Fucking hell.
I just love it. Listen, let's just get straight in.
No, we have to dive in. Come on.
We
let's
are
go.
just going to give you some hysterical
Got a lot to get through.
dating stories, right? So let's just get right into it. Okay, dating story number 1.
Again, by the way, all anonymous. Don't worry.
Oh, always like, don't worry, we will never break the trust. Circle of trust here.
Safe space.
We also love it. Okay, so dating story number 1. I got catfished by someone who was the height of Lord Farquhar from Shrek. You can see where this is going, right? We now have a list of red flags that come to follow. So, red flag 1, he arrived late, rude.
Bad.
He looked so unlike his pics. Red flag 2. I told him I was waiting for someone when he arrived and tried to speak to me. Then after the bafflement of realising that this was him. Fuck off, I'm waiting for somebody and then, oh shit, it's you.
Because she's no catfish.
So then, the bafflement of realising this was him, he told me about a child he never mentioned.
No.
And how the child's mother was a psycho. Red flag 3.
Oh, that's...
No.
That's so bad, by the way.
Like, we need to break this down once we finish this, right? Because, no.
Uh-huh.
And so... The child's mother was a psycho, and that she had a water birth and that he thought it was a brass neck. Red flag 4. It was about 25-minute tops before I was like, listen, this is not going to happen in any universe. I called it
It's not gonna happen.
pure queen energy. 25 minutes, like, listen,
Stunning.
there's no universe this is happening.
You know what?
I
That's good,
fucking
though.
love it.
Know your worth.
He then followed me out to the taxi and asked if he was getting a kiss. I laughed
Fuck
and
off.
got in the taxi, blocked him instantly.
Fuck off. Lie hen.
No, there is so many red
much to
flags.
unpack here.
I see just the image of this lassie and there's a guy who looks like Lord Farquhar.
We do know this gal.
That's too good. No, but
Just
let's discuss the red flags.
By the way, an absolute queen.
Oh,
Beautiful, stunning queen.
oh, aye. Like,
Farquhar.
the audacity of this guy arriving late for a start, right? But imagine you don't even recognise him though, and you're like, "Sorry, I'm waiting for somebody," and then he's like, "Oh, it's me." What the fuck? Like, that's a lot.
Probably looking up, being like,
Like,
hello.
hey, honey,
Hello, it's me.
I have
You're
arrived.
waiting for me.
The king has arrived. See if a guy or a woman are referring to their ex as a psycho.
That
is
is so bad.
a major
So bad.
red flag. Like,
And
no.
that's red flags that I've not read into before. And let me tell you, bad red flags.
Shocking. Like, if someone's going to sit there and totally badmouth their ex, no matter what that ex done, whatever, if they're sitting there like that, absolutely fucking not. Especially like the mother of your child, who you forgot to mention.
No matter how psycho, air quotations there they are, you should never be doing that, especially with a first date. Like,
no.
it's just not what you should be doing.
Anybody that says that, I'd be thinking, right, what did you do to make them psycho?
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. Like, come on. And then saying that the water birth was already. How is that already?
I know.
Your ex or the mother of your child wanted to have the birth, whichever way she chooses. How is that already?
I know.
Like, no, I'm sorry.
You fucking try having a child. You push,
This is
you push,
just
baby. You push a human egg for 29 now. You tell me how you want to do it.
no,
Like-
mate. This is all within 25 minutes. 25
sorry.
minutes. This date lasted.
This man needs put in the bin,
Aye, and I'm
and she did.
good on you, hen. Like round of applause, but I'm sorry. That is actually not right. But that's not even the worst. We've got another one, right?
Fucking hell! Wow.
Story
Lasses.
number 2.
Here we go. Then
Went on a date with a prison officer. He ordered a large blue cocktail. Fine, each to their own. Then he talked about women being gold diggers for 20 minutes straight. He then asked me what I earned, and just to play him at his own game, I told him, as I knew it was more than what he was on. Right, so he's obviously been like, women are gold diggers, what do you earn? And she's obviously said what she earned, right?
Aye. Which is
More than him.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes, Queen.
He then changed his tune, but I had already switched off. So when he went to the bathroom, I paid for his blue cocktail and left. To which he sent me a text calling me a bitch because he's got the train through to see me, and that I should have just told him and not wasted his time.
What a fucking queen. That's queen energy.
I love that. Like, so he goes to the bathroom. She's just like there, pay for that blue cocktail, and fucks off.
That is so good.
Wow. Listen, that's
Fucking love you,
inspo.
hen.
See, if you're in a date, remember this. If you're in a date and they're a complete fucking arse, do what this gal done. Pay for the drink
You can leave.
and leave. Like, that is
That's
amazing.
iconic.
Oh, so iconic. I fucking love
I'm
it.
gonna take this. I'm gonna take this advice for myself, by the way, because there's so many times that I've been on dates that I'm like, I need to get out of this, but I've never done it.
And that's what we mentioned in episode 1. Like,
I need
you
to do
don't owe
this.
these people anything. They don't
Right.
owe you anything.
Thanks, Hen.
There you go. A wee bit inspo for
There we go.
Amelia. So, right, here we go. Another one. This guy
no.
was so drunk. I had. Oh, right. This is a different story. Different
Okay,
guy. Right.
Right.
One guy was so drunk. I had to put him in a taxi, take him home, put him to bed, lock his door, and put the keys through. On a first date. No. Oh my
that's not acceptable.
god! Because obviously, like, she's like a really nice human, this girl, and she's like, I couldn't leave him there like that. But as soon as I knew he was okay the next day, I replied to say that there would not be a second date. Obviously,
Yeah. Oh, no, because that's I know, 'cause You
unhinged.
can't leave someone like
That's
you're a
totally-
good human. You can't
aye.
leave someone in a state like that. But that is fucking unacceptable.
Oh my god!
We were talking about this earlier. Like we quite like a first. Well, I mean, obviously you're now with William, but
yeah.
we go and I mean, your dates with William, your like date nights and stuff.
Oh, we always get pissed.
I
Like,
like
even
first-
still now,
I
we
like
do that.
a date and go out and get pissed and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that. I
so
love
much
it.
fun.
I would never want to get to that stage where my date had to come into my house and put me to sleep, like put me to bed. Are you fucking joking?
That is the fear. Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine the fear the next day? You'd actually be like, "What the fuck
I
happened?"
get the fear. Like I've had it a few times. Like when my pals have had to do. Like I fucking hate it. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
What
I
a way
was a
to
mess. I'm really
fuck
sorry.
up a first
if
date.
My date had to do that.
Never.
But no, he
Right.
needs to get a grip.
Mate, this one I was fucking howling, right?
Here we go.
The best one and the most cringe. A grown man in his late 30s started telling me how much he loved Harry Potter. Brackets, my worst nightmare. Then, when I was like, surely not at your age. Plus, you've no kids, etc. Like, why would you watch Harry Potter? He then called me a muggle. See, if you don't even know what Harry Potter is even like, you're going to be affronted. You'll be like, what?
What the fuck is a muggle?
She then says, to which I was drier than the Sahara Desert. And activated the group chat to get me out of there.
Girls, help me. It's an emergency. He called me a muggle.
Oh no. Right.
I can't.
I like Harry Potter, so I would get that, right? But imagine, so
No, but if
my comparison to that is Lord of the Rings. I don't get it,
don't get it.
right?
I don't
Weird.
mind a wee bit of a Harry Potter. every
Love
now and
Harry
then, but,
Potter.
like, yeah, Lord of the Rings
Gives me the
fuck
ick.
off.
My best pal Sam loves it. and she's always tried to convince me.
Aye.
And I'm like, it's the ick. It just gives me the
It gives
fear.
me the ick.
So, right, I'll compare it to that. If someone calls me like fucking Smeagol or something for Lord of the Rings, I would be like, ugh. Or Star Wars. That's like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah.
thanks. I have never watched any of this shit.
Aye, Princess Leia. Or
So I can just
something like
imagine if you feel like that at Princess Leia.
that. God. No, but see, I like Harry Potter, but even then, if someone called me a muggle,
Yeah.
I would be like, ick. What are you doing?
That's shite Potter.
I don't
That
do
is,
that.
yeah.
It's not, especially on a first date. Like, what are you doing?
And gonna be like
off.
somebody who's like big queen energy. Like,
Yeah.
behave yourself.
Yeah, behave yourself.
Do better,
Just
guys.
Come on now. But I would have got instant ick.
Oh, same.
Instant ick.
Right. Okay. Moving on. We've got another couple of belters from someone who sent in some funny stories.
I'm ready.
Okay. I've pissed myself. I've pissed the bed twice on 2 separate occasions, both after first dates. So obviously we wanted more clarification on this. So we messaged like, wait, what? How, like, why?
Give us more.
So this girl was one that fucked it. She had too many beers, pissed the bed, but then sends us a photo of the guy she went the first date with. Lying in bed beside the pish, giving us a
Iconic.
thumbs up.
Iconic.
I mean, wow.
Wow. Honestly, wow.
I don't know what I would do if I pished the bed, and even just now, I don't know what I would do. I'd be fucking mortified, but not a first date.
I know.
Fair play to you, hen.
If it was the first date, I'd probably run away.
Oh, same.
I'd run away, block the number.
Yeah. So the weird thing about this is
I don't
actually,
know what I'd do if I really liked the girl, though.
but she said that they two guys were then fucking obsessed with her after.
Yeah.
And it was her that patched them.
I know. I know. So maybe they had a weird pish fetish.
Yeah, especially getting a picture beside it posing.
I think because
Oh, dude, sort
there's
yourself out.
weirdos out there that
Yeah.
do.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe they had some weird
Big pish energy.
pish energy.
Oh, yuck.
Ooh.
There's also a funny story to follow this. So I've also almost split my head open on a first date, right? So goes on the first date, splits her head open. They're then going to a comedy gig, and she's sitting there with a massive plaster on her head, like to obviously hold the gash together. Concussed, basically forgets the first date, forgets what this guy's like,
Oh, fucking hell.
and then obviously realises like after it, oh
no.
god, he's a weirdo.
What the fuck have I done?
We then got sent a voice clip.
Oh. No, lassies.
The cheese guy.
cheese guy, the dairy guy.
Dairy
No,
guy.
lassies. What, Paula? What the fuck was that?
I can't. Like, so
Obviously, we can't play it because of
confidentiality.
data protection.
We respect GDPR.
But
no. Right. Listen, lassies.
immediate ick and also immediate psycho.
So don't ever let them call you psychos because wow.
Oh my god.
So basically sends this voice clip being like, you know, you don't get girls like you, and yeah, I just kind of need to take my chance, and like making these weird kind of noises,
like weird noises,
and saying like, I don't like, how unconfident does this sound, right? And this is the ick. So that a guy saying to you like, I mean, I don't really know what I can bring to the table, but I just know guys like you, gals like you, don't come around very often, and
you're just great.
And I don't know what I can bring to the table apart from
and
cheese.
every sentence just say and then what? Yeah, what was it about? It was like, oh,
I can
provide you with
cheese and milk.
loads of cheese, milk, and eggs.
Oh no, I can't.
Because that's the industry that he works in.
That's
and it was like
disgusting. He would just be stinking of dairy all the time. Oh, but then obviously ends it by saying like, yeah, so I just don't really know what I can give you, but obviously I need to take my chance with you. It's like,
girls like you don't come around often.
like, you're not selling yourself here to me, mate. Like, but then this is the audacity of some men. So he's obviously saying, I've got fuck all to bring to the table, but I want to go out with you and just hope for the best. Like, as if.
Yeah.
And then ended it with rock and roll. No.
That's how they get all these like CEO jobs. It's because they just think I'm not qualified, but fuck it,
But
I'll just
go for it.
Apply.
Fake it till you make it. Like, ugh.
So gals, just do what you want to do.
Yes.
You can do it.
Here's another belter.
Oh no.
The problem if you're looking younger than you are, I got in person catfished, right?
Oh God.
So a guy told me he was older than he was after I was seeing him for several months, right? So after seeing him for several months, I then find out he was only 21. I was 28 at the time. I did think he looked younger. So she's obviously said to him when they first met, like, oh, what age are you? And obviously thinking he was younger. He said he was 25 at the time, but he was only 21, right? So obviously then we're like, tell us more about how awful is that? Because after seeing somebody for a few months, you obviously develop feelings as well. So that's totally fucked up.
You're messing with someone's emotions.
And I think age is obviously not a big deal, right? But not when there's maturity differences involved. Like there's a huge difference between 21 to 25. Yeah. There's even a huge difference between 25 to 30. Right? Like for me, that's what that is. Especially guys, like they're fucking younger forever.
No, I was going to say, especially with guys.
So the fact that he was just going to continue lying, right? So she said, I only found out because I was at his flat, found his student card while he was in the shower. The date of birth was 2000. This was obviously 3 years ago. So I went through his wallet, found more IDs, and I was like, fuck my life. So I confronted him with the student card when he came back through. He lied to my face saying they got it wrong in the ID. So still fucking lying.
That's so toxic.
I then left, told him to never contact me again. He then messaged me like, let me explain why I've done this. And she said, mate, I know why you did it. I'm not stupid. You obviously thought I wouldn't go out with you if you were so young, which you're obviously correct. Like, why would, if you're 28, go out with a 21-year-old? Yeah.
It's the fact that obviously the age gap is like a huge thing, but it's also, he was lying.
And continued to keep lying.
Like, what the fuck?
What do you think is going to happen in that situation? They're going to find out.
I know.
As soon as your birthday comes or something. What are you going to do? Like
your pals. Like, what? And also maybe the pals knew. Like,
so other people must have known.
Surely you knew it was going to come out at some point.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then obviously but then maybe because she looks young, no one would have really thought anything about it.
But then her birthday would have come out. Would have come round at some point. And that would have come out. Do you know what I mean? Like her 29th, her 28th. Like,
that's crazy. Like,
fucked. Should be doing that anyway.
Oh God. There's this page on Facebook and it's full of stories like this, and it's called Are We Dating the Same Guy? Are you on that?
Oh yes.
Mate, it's fucking hysterical. Like there's just lassies and it's like they post, anyone know this guy? And it's just like, red flag, went on a date with him, he's a complete crackpot. And it's just all these lassies going for it. Like it's so good. Like, but we need to look at
I'm
for
not
each
even
other.
straight and I'm on it.
You're like,
it's
love it.
It's so
it's so funny. Like some of it is, and some of the stuff on that you're just like, wow.
I know.
I mean, I'm talking about, this is like, are we dating the same guy? But I mean, for you, girls are like this.
Mate, I've told you about how some girls are absolute players.
Yeah.
And they mess you around to no end.
And we've said, like, lassies move fast as well.
Don't even. The fuck they do. Like, it's insane.
Like,
it's not the same.
The lassies are like moving in after 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like called U-hauling. Like, my God.
I can't believe it's actually called something. Yeah, it's called something. Love it.
No, yeah, we do. Like, I've been given flat keys after
like, a first date.
I'm not even kidding. Like after like a weekend of like spending a weekend with someone, it's like here's the keys.
Oh, there you go. Which is quite nice because obviously you're trustworthy.
Because they're like, you know, I'll go to work today. Here's the keys to the flat.
You're like, thanks, hen.
I'm like, okay, thanks. What the fuck?
Like if this was a guy, your pals would be like, run for the hills.
But because it's just the girlies. How cute.
But like imagine a guy
but like
said
people
to
do
me,
move in with each other after 2 weeks.
Oh God.
They're moving in.
I don't know how you could. Like I just don't know how you could.
I've low-key pretty much nearly done it.
Spill the tea.
Like I've just, you know, so see, I've been given flat keys after a week, spending a weekend with a gal, and then they've got to work and it's like, you know, what are you doing? Let's do something tonight. But they've got to shift at work.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, here's the keys. You go off and like do
your
whatever
thing.
do your thing today. Pop back into the flat whenever, and then you then just like spend as much time with each other. Like you're obsessed with each other.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing with lesbian relationships. You're just obsessed with each other. Like you're pure obsessed.
But
it's
I suppose
like the connection is like very deep connection.
Because you
with
can
each
get
other.
like that with lassies who you meet. Like think about the lassies you meet in the toilet on a night out. Besties.
Yeah, besties. So like I think that's the thing with lesbian relationships. You have like such a deep connection with each other. So it's like you're just obsessed. You're obsessed with each other. And then you spend so much time with each other. And 2 weeks later you're like basically living with you. I've got a set of keys. Should I just move out of my place? Should I just tell my flatmate that I'm that I'm moving
that's
out?
me.
To be fair, my thing with not moving in with that gal was I wasn't out. So if I moved in with her, then that would have outed me. So that's what stopped me, not because of I shouldn't move in with this girl that I've known for 2 weeks. There's got to be some reasoning, but we just move fast.
I mean, God, there was that. You nearly moved in with somebody like last month.
I do need to slow down because I'm moving in with someone.
Oh, aye. You're moving in with our gal.
I'm moving in with our gal.
Which we'll keep confidential for now because this moves on nicely.
We've got,
to a funny story.
Oh, God.
We have our gal who is flying.
She'll remain nameless. But
flying to Ireland to go on free.
Oh, she'll be there now.
Yes.
She's got, I think it's 3 dates. It's either 3 dates in a day or over the weekend. I can't remember.
In a short period of time.
Very, very short period of time.
She basically decided that Glasgow and Edinburgh.
She was sick of them here.
Yeah. She's like, I've tried it all. It's not happening. I really want an Irish guy. And she's obviously manifesting that now. So
do you know what?
It'll happen.
And I can't wait to hear back.
Oh my God. Aye. Surely one of them. Do you even think that she wants a relationship? I don't know.
No.
Because it's like fun.
She's just in her feral era.
Yeah, and she's having so much fun. Listen, see if you're single, like, do whatever the fuck you want. Go on as many dates as you want. Like, it's
she's
so
having
fun.
The best time. We love going out with her. It's a hoot.
You hear all the stories. It's so funny.
So good.
Like she's been catfished, she's been ghosted, but she's just like, do you know what? Fuck it, on to the next one.
So
like
good.
It's a good attitude to have.
It's so good. We love it.
Some really good
can't
stories.
Wait to hear the stories.
See, one of our other pals talking about that. So she was kind of on and off like dating apps as well, kind of similar to you, like kept dating people and just been like, ugh, like not really feeling it and all different things. So there was this one guy who she actually did really like, and obviously we'd all buzzing like, oh yes. He was literally giving her the bare minimum, right? And I'm not joking, like he actually would send her like a text like once every 3 weeks or something, and we'd be like, God. Oh yeah, he's texted you.
Oh God,
how delulu, right?
It's like a Love Island being like, got a text.
Oh no, genuinely, but it'd be like pure dry as fuck. It'd be like, so do you want to go out or do you want to meet up? So they would, right? So
oh my God,
no, but listen to this, it's so fucking weird. So he obviously invites her over to his flat. Now they've been on and off, like sort of meeting up and stuff for a good while at this point, right? Like back and forward, meeting up and stuff like that, going on wee dates.
Yeah.
So he eventually invites her to the gaff. She goes, and he literally just sat like a stiff bit of cardboard.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like barely touching her. He said like his arm was like this on her, like stuck on a film, right? So also she's thinking maybe there'll be like a wee cuddle.
Yeah.
Might be a wee kiss. Nothing. Sits like a plank of wood on the couch for a whole movie, right? No cuddle, no kiss throughout the whole movie. Nothing.
How awkward.
No, even like more than like a pinky on her.
How awkward.
So then the film ends and he goes, "Well, stick on another film." So obviously he does, right? She said she's sitting there freezing. He gets the blanket and again proceeds to sit there like a plank of wood. Like nothing.
Just watching films.
Then that one finished and he goes, "Well, stick."
That's hours.
And at this point she went, no. She went, I was scunnered at that point.
No.
No, but mate, so obviously this was back forward, behaving like that. Fucking weird, right? Then spoke about the two of them going on holiday together for his birthday. But then, like a couple of weeks later, says to her that he's moving away.
Oh,
he's moving to Spain.
I remember you guys telling me
No,
this.
that's not right.
That's not right.
Like, she was just like, what? Like, have we been out for dinner? I've been to your flat. We were maybe going on
Like, what are you
holiday.
doing?
And he's like, I'm moving to Spain for 2 years or whatever it was.
I
Like,
know, it wasn't even like a few weeks.
The actual fuck.
Or like a couple of months. It
That's
was years.
bizarre. Totally, like, no.
Mate.
We were obviously all like that. What the actual
But
fuck is going on?
Honestly, you girls at that time were all delulu.
Oh, we were all nuts.
You were all fucking lost it.
Actually, one of us was very much like trying to say to my other pal, like, no, this isn't normal. Because she had all of us cheering for her, like, she still
was
rolled with
fully
it.
outnumbered.
And one of our other pals was just like, you're all nuts.
Yeah, just mate, give up, pen, because you all were
Oh, aye.
delulu as
Like,
fuck.
how, I just don't understand this. Like, it's so fucking weird. But funny stories now. Obviously, we look back at that and we're fucking howling. But
I did have a friend similar with the movie situation. That she was seeing someone at her work, and it was like after their, like, I think it was maybe her work Christmas night out or something, and he was like, should we go back to mine? And so she was thinking, why? That's, yeah, like,
get me cuddle on that.
she was thinking, I'll get some tonight.
Why?
Great. Went back, and his dad was there in his living room. And
His dad was
and this guy was like, hi dad, like, how you doing? Like, and she was like,
God.
right, great. I thought, oh, we were getting I thought I was getting
Jesus
something.
Christ.
And then he was like, should we put a movie on? And she had to sit, and it was like they had one sofa like this, so he sat in the middle, his dad was on one side, she was on the other. And she said they had like snacks and stuff, and he had like one hand on her knee.
Oh my God, like a nail like that.
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
And it was like, she was like this, and then movie finished, and he was like, "Hey, right, let's go back to," and she was like, "I fucking can't do this.
Yeah.
Your dad's still in the living room, and I can hear him. Like, no, we're not doing this tonight.
No thanks.
We'll just go to sleep,
that's...
thank you, because I'm put off now.
Oh God.
I've just been sat on the sofa for the past 2 hours with your dad."
Imagine they stuck
you
on Lord of the
picking in the
Rings
middle.
or fucking Star Wars. That would have been like, nope.
Like,
or for that other lassie, Harry Potter. Imagine that.
hell.
Let's go back to
I
mine.
know.
We stuck on Harry Potter.
you're a muggle. Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there's that other dating story that we got to send him, and she made him dress up as something like. The two of them went. So basically, the two of them brought fancy dress outfits for each other.
Oh, God.
She got him a black bag with a witch's
Oh,
nose,
yeah.
and he made her dress up as
Can you
Nicola
imagine?
Sturgeon. The Nicola Sturgeon,
I
like
think I would die if I had a date like that.
no,
I
so with
couldn't.
that,
I actually
like. That's,
Oh, yeah,
that
for
is
first-
hilarious. Like, why was that ever arranged for a first date? Like, that is a buzz, but no.
I'll tell you what did happen to me. I've just had a flashback. I don't know why that's spurred me on, because it's got nothing to do with it. But after I slept with, I went on a date with a gal. Went home with her, obviously. Not obviously, but
Yeah.
leads on to this. And I thought she lived alone.
Oh no.
And I went to go get some, next morning I went to go into the kitchen to get some water, and was just walking around Starkers.
Oh no.
I wandered into the kitchen, I was cooking, and I got us, but like she was like, I said to her, do you want some water? And she was
Yeah.
like, aye, great. And
Oh,
I go, she could have
Jesus.
fucking warned me, by the way.
I know.
Right? She didn't. And I go, and I'm like, that's dee. I'm filling up these 2 glasses.
And the scud.
And then I look, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 people here.
Two.
There was like her flatmate and her flatmate's boyfriend.
No.
And I was like,
oh no.
hi.
Oh my God.
Scurried back to the bedroom, and I was like, are you fucking joking me?
Was she laughing about it?
No, she just forgot that her
Oh my
flatmate was supposed to be in.
God.
And I was like,
No way.
fucking people in there.
Oh God, I would die.
And they've just seen everything. And then she was howling. She went through and she was like, Sorry about
By
that.
the way, I'm sorry you seen
I was
my
like-
dating the scud.
Fucking hell. I was like, we've seen fucking everything. I never went back there. It was
Oh,
just like
aye.
a one night thing. But oh my God.
Don't know if that's better or worse.
I think it's better. I
Aye.
don't.
Then you'll never need to face them
I
again.
never need to see them
yeah.
again.
So the girl who's away to Ireland
Oh yeah.
has a similar story to that. So she went home with one of my pals, like back in the day, and he lived with his granda, and the granddad's carer was in the morning. She obviously didn't know this, right? So they'd obviously done what they had to do and whatever. She'd also went to the toilet like that.
Yeah.
And then someone is trying to get in the toilet, and she obviously thought it was him.
Oh my God.
He's in the room laughing, realising what's happening.
Oh no. Oh no.
And it's the whole granddad's carer trying to come in with him to like get him like showered or whatever for the morning. She then just had to do like the basically naked dash from there to his bedroom. Oh, my God. Like, how awkward is that?
So I've learned from my mistakes now. I always
Oh,
try and cover up, even if they tell me they live alone.
You're
I'm
like,
you never know.
nope. Give me that t-shirt.
Trust me
Uh-huh.
from past experience.
Oh, God, fuck
never
that.
You've got PTSD.
Lessons learned. That is it. So if you're listening to this, never do that.
No,
because
don't do it, gals. Honestly,
it does happen. Listen,
Honestly,
that was some good stories.
that was
Like,
that was
thanks
good.
everybody for sharing them.
Good.
But thanks so much if you're still listening.
Thank you so much, gals.
And we will see you on the next episode.
Can't wait.
Thank you.